literally just hopped off of a live of Dinewa's live. It was such a great live, you guys. She was speaking about gratitude. If you are watching the replay and you do not follow her, please go and follow her and re-listen to that live. We had such an amazing time in that live, just like reminding of ourselves of just like really being grateful for like the stuff that we normally take for granted and the stuff that seem like they are small, you guys. Just being grateful for just having life, for just having breath in our lungs, you guys. Like, it really isn't like something small, in all honesty. Hi, Lava. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like the live stream. I'd truly appreciate that. But I was just saying that I just topped off of a live right now from one of our YouTubers, and she was talking about gratitude. And it was such a nice live, to be quite honest. Alice Ngumal. Hey, my Alice. How are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping this out. I know we just dropped off of a live. I was saying that the way that live was so, it was nice. It was nice. And just, I think it's so important for us to like remind ourselves of, just to bring back ourselves of being grateful for like the smallest stuff. Alice, you saw I was watching that video. You know what happened? I was actually like I'm actually like shopping for hair, right? And while I was shopping for hair, I'm like, I saw someone mention Shara hair. So like I typed on YouTube Shara hair reviews. And then your video came up. So that's the reason why I was watching that video. I'm sure Alice is like, and then when like out of the blue, nje, vumbululu, like an old video. Yeah, so that's like how I watched that video. It is actually like recommended to me, and then I watched it. But it was a great review. How is that hair, by the way? Like right now, do you still have that weave? Like, how is it like holding up? Because one thing about Instagram boutiques, guys, like one thing about me, I don't learn. I don't learn. And I always buy hair from these Instagram boutiques where I see like my favorite influencers buying from them. And then when the hair is courier to me, it doesn't look like this one. I bought this hair at Dolce Lux. When I first bought this hair, you guys, it was like premium. Once I dyed it, it just like at the bottom, like it just gets dry. So I'm just even afraid of just buying. You sold it, why? Hey Trey, how are you doing? How's your afternoon going? Why did you sell it, Alice? That hair was good, but why did you sell it? I mean, you know what? To be quite honest, my hair that is still holding up till today is a hair or a weave that I actually bought from Dragon City. I'm thinking of just going to Dragon City once and buying my weave there, to buy bundles there, and then taking those bundles to a salon, and actually having them make a weave for me. A little bit of Dre says, it's okay, Lucy, cooking and editing, multitasking story of my life. Because one thing you will have to learn to do as a YouTuber, you must learn multitasking, or else, no, like all of us, like we there. Like that's the story of our life, Dre. So, guys, there's something I actually want to talk about. There's something, actually, I was on Lungi's live first and then I hopped on to Dinewa's live, but there's something Lungi was speaking about that actually like reminded me of something that I've always asked myself when it comes to culture. Lungi and I are speaking about black text, but what I want to talk about this whole culture of intlawulo and ilobola, right? Dre, if you don't understand what intlawulo basically is, it's part of like the black culture where it's part of the black culture where if you impregnate a woman outside of wedlock, you are supposed to like pay some sort of like penalty fee for impregnating a woman outside of wedlock. And most times, if you are a guy and you did not pay that fee or that penalty, depending on what family, they'll make it very difficult for you to see the child. And at most times, your child cannot bear your surname as a man. So I wanted to talk about that because I'm so conflicted regarding like the whole culture of intlawulo, the whole culture of ilobola. And yeah, let me just quickly read some comments and then we'll be on top of that. Ella says, when you see me with, what does Ella say? Let me see. When you see me with something and you give me an offer, I sell Mina and I'll buy another one. But to Ellis, so someone saw you with the weave and then they were like, Ellis, sell it to me. And then you sold it to her. I, for real, you're right, love. And Ellis is a businesswoman. We call it yes, it's actually called damages, yeah. Let's get what Danielle says, get her to 1K. Yes, Danielle, please tell these people to subscribe, Danielle, because I need to get to 1K. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like the live stream, you guys. So there was this girl back when I was working in corporate. There was this girl, she was actually dating this guy, right? She was dating this guy, and while she was dating this guy, it happened that she fell pregnant, and they were obviously not they were not married, right? She fell pregnant, and the family, the type of family she's coming from, is like a really, really strict family. So the guy obviously was expected to pay damages, but the amount that they were actually asking from the guy did not have the money. So the girl is obviously staying at a place she's renting. She's not staying at home. She was renting at a place that was close by to work. So her child is basically staying at home with her parents. But her parents basically said because the guy cannot afford to pay damages, the guy was not allowed to see the child. So the girl, obviously, because that is still her man, her boyfriend, she'd have to like sneak the child out in order, like she'd say to her parents, I'm going out with the child, I'm taking out the child for food or something like that. Meantime, she's actually going to meet with the baby daddy so that the baby daddy could see the child. And for me, honestly, like it was absurd of the fact that this guy has not denied his child. He has basically said, this is my child. I just cannot afford to pay damages. He was not allowed to see the child, and the child could not change the surname to use the father's surname because he had not paid damages. Hi, Puluko. How are you doing? Are you still cooking, Mama? So, and I was thinking to myself, so when Lungi was speaking about, black text, I was thinking about this thing that just like one thing about me, I am Christian, right? But I do I believe in culture, right? I do not this I believe in culture. And what I mean by I believe in culture, I don't believe culture is altogether bad. I think there are certain aspects about culture that are beautiful, that should still be preserved. And there's just certain things about culture that should be thrown out. Like the whole thing of Ubuntu, it is a cultural thing. And I think it's a beautiful thing of being able to be there for your community, be there for people, and just practicing like kindness. It's a cultural thing, and I think it's a beautiful thing, and it's a thing we should continue and practice. But there's certain things in culture, guys, that just do not make sense. They just do not make sense. And I'm just like, why are we still upholding stuff that are still like holding us back in life? Danielle says, where are you from? I am from South Africa, Danielle. And where are you from? So I was saying, guys, there's certain things that like are practiced in culture that do not make sense to me. In all honesty, it will never make sense to me of why a person is not allowed to see their own child just because their pockets are low, or just because they've got a hole in their pockets, or just because they aren't able to of damages. Like I don't get that, you guys. And maybe if you are a type of person that if you're a type of person that maybe in your family you uphold to this practice, please like kind of explain it to me, because I don't get it. I truly don't get. I don't even get the whole thing of damages. Like even the word damages, like what is it implying? Like your daughter was damaged. Like damaged in what way? You know, because these two people, like it was consensual. They came together consensually, and I get to see the woman like at times gets to carry like a lot of the sacrifices in terms of like the pregnancy, carrying the baby, putting stuff on hold. But like, is that like the whole word of damages? Like, I don't get it, you guys. A little bit of Dre says, my views on damages and lobola is this. In the old days, these were great because in Zimbabwe, it wasn't a large amount and it was a token of appreciation, lobola, and making sure that the guy does does the right things, open brackets, damages, close brackets. But now people now use these and money making schemes. I agree with you, Dre. I believe when lobola, the concept of lobola, when it started, it was really about like getting to know each other as families. Because for me, marriage is basically two people coming together and their families consented and their families agree that, you know what, Lucy's going to be responsible for this person and this person is going to be responsible for Lucy, and that's it. And when the lobola money was taken out, the lobola money was actually used towards like the event of the wedding, or the lobola money was going to be used in whatever ceremony that was supposed to take place concerning or regarding like these two people coming together. That was I believe that was the concept of lobola when it started off. But today, these days, especially speaking for my tribe, I am Xhosa, our lobola prices are hideous, you guys. Hideous. Like it's not even funny. And what's worse, I remember I'm not gonna share too much details, but when I had my lobola, when they were calculating the lobola, so my granny has sisters. They had to basically they calculated in cows, right? They said there needs to be a cow for my granny, and there needs to be a cow for each and every one of her siblings. This is besides like the lobola like amount. There needs to be a cow for my granny, like the mother. There needs to be a cow for the mother of the bride, which is me, which is my mother, my granny, and then her siblings. And then the lobola amounts. Besides, and this money that's taken out, this is their money. It has nothing to do with the celebration or anything like that. And then before they actually start the lobola negotiations, there's something called ivulamlomo, which means that when my in-laws come, my family is not going to speak or say anything. They need to take out, my in laws need to take out an amount to actually get my family to open up their mouths and start speaking or start the negotiation proceedings. And I'm even afraid to reveal to you guys how much that vulamlomo was, because you guys are probably going to think I'm lying. Lucas says, I am done cooking, dear. I shared on my IG story. Thank you so much, Buluko. And I wish I was you. I don't even know what I'm going to cook. I don't even know if I plan on cooking today. Danielle says, me too. What are you up to, Danielle? What are you up to on this Tuesday afternoon? Buluko says, I have to go fetch my girls, ne? But I leave the phone playing. Thank you so much, Buluko. Lava Manzini says, yay, the daughter was damaged. She was damaged, njani. Like, how was she damaged? Utoluguti, sometimes, like, she weren't even a virgin, but even if she was a virgin, like, how was she damaged? I don't get it. Lungisile says, hey, babe. Hey, Lungisile. The way I'm busy here, I hope you guys can't see my thighs here. Hey, Lungi, what are you doing? Are you still busy at work? A little bit of Dre says, remember in life, not all men will accept their child or commit to the relationship. So damaged means that the man takes responsibility in a way. Damages you took, damages you took our child's purity, but you didn't honor her with marriage. But like that's the thing, like you took our child's purity, but the child consented. I like for me, Dre, like it's just like I struggle to grasp the concept. Because even the fact, for me, honestly, I feel like what we should actually be nurturing and chasing after is relationship. For me, honestly, before I was born again and before I even had the mindset that I wanted to be married, I always thought to myself, should I have kids? I just want a man who's going to be present in his child's life. So I think maybe I guess I understand like where it all started, but the way families are making everything about money these days, you guys, like they just risking the whole thing of like people being able to be present in their children's lives. It's like this whole thing of maintenance. I know maintenance is a touchy subject, you guys, but I always said for me, myself, and I, if I happened to be a baby mama outside of marriage, my pride will not allow me to do maintenance, or my pride will not allow me to accept maintenance for a man who refuses to be a present father. Like I'm not just gonna accept money from you, whereas like you're not willing to be like I don't know. Like my pride will not even allow me to accept that money. And I know there's this girl, I don't follow her that much. Mpo, I think she calls herself Mpo Wabadimo. She and the guy, I think they were on Big Brother or something like that. I was reading somewhere that when she fell pregnant, the guy left her and was causing a whole commotion. And apparently, it is said that the guy would send maintenance or send money for the child and she'd send it back. She'd send it back because she felt so disrespected by the guy. And she's like, you think I need your money? Like, take it back. And I'm just like, I know it seems better, but I'm like, I probably would have been her. I probably would have been her. Linda, Royal Priesthood, I'm here. Hi, Linda. What are you up to? Mushe says, I don't understand why I don't get notifications. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mushe. I don't even know why YouTube is sabotaging me like that. Lavel says, I believe in the past they spoke from a virginity perspective, okay? That the lady is damaged. Not sure if the view is still the same today. Stand to be corrected. Okay, I kind of get that because in the past, once a woman has a child or once she was not a virgin, her quality or her chances of then getting married would kind of like decrease. So I guess I get it from that standpoint. A little bit of Dre says, we also have Vura Muromo. Am I pronouncing that right? Vura Murona in Shona. I actually was learning Shona for a while, and then my friend who was teaching me Shona like just moved, and then I forgot everything. Like everything just went out of the window. Linda, even me, Mushle, like why? Linda, please intercede for me there because why is YouTube doing that for me? Daniel says 35 subscribers more. Let's go. Yes, guys, please don't forget to like the stream. If you haven't subscribed, please do make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1K views, so I'd appreciate it if you help me with that. Wisani, hi Wisani, how are you doing? How's your afternoon going? Now it's 34 subscribers. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you so much for keeping tabs on that. Catherine, hi Lucy. Hi Catherine, how are you doing? Thank you so much for thumbing up the live stream. Who is your favorite Springbok player? I am even ashamed to say that I don't even know their names. I probably only know Sia Kolisa, yeah, Sia Kolisa or Kolisa, I believe. I don't even know if he still actually like plays, but yeah. Mushle says, yes, they were on Big Brother. Yeah, I believe so. Lungisile says, Shona is kind of similar to Chivenda. Interesting day, Dre. Is it? Catherine. Hi, Catherine. I see you right there. Lungi says, Muhle Nami, I don't get notification. I was lucky because I was browsing the timeline. I don't know. I don't know why YouTube is being like that. A little bit of Dre, but some people don't have the privilege of not taking maintenance. I get that. In the old days, they were trying to make sure that once people knew each other carnally, they would be together. Yeah, I guess that's why I was saying that I believe there are certain parts of culture that are still beautiful, and there's beauty in them and they should be preserved today. But sometimes I just feel like families are just, they are overriding on this whole thing of intlawulo and this whole thing of lobola. Like there's this other lady, my boss, actually my previous boss was telling me that her friend is actually Xhosa and her lobola was about 150K. They charged the guy about 150K for the lobola, and this had nothing to do with the wedding fees. And the reason they were counting the fact that the girl was educated, she had went to school for years, and mind you, this girl doesn't even have parents. The people who were charging her like, or charging the guy's family like ridiculous amounts were uncles. They were uncles, and there was only one uncle who actually had brought her up, and that uncle was not even the one who was pushing like such a high bride price. And I think that's the sad thing when it comes to culture, when you don't have a mother, or when you don't have like a person who's like there for you like that, you're gonna suffer for that. Your family is gonna charge hideous prices. Your family is just not gonna be understanding because they are just after the money. Because for me, if you have a mother, your mother, like for me, when it comes to ilobolo, guys, I know they normally say that as a woman, you're not allowed to tell the guy. I remember I was told this. I was not allowed to tell my husband how much they were going to charge for bride price. I didn't even know how much they were going to charge for bride price. But all I knew is that as a girl, as a female, you can actually speak to your mother, and tell her, this is where like guy is pockets is ranging around. And then your mother, when she gets to speak to your uncles, will kind of like negotiate that, okay, this is like what the guy is doing for a living, and just make sure that whatever you guys are pricing must be like matching kind of like what he's making for a living, because we're not trying to like charge this guy like hefty amounts. Like what we are truly trying to push is that we're trying to push fellowship with one another, because at the end of the day you don't want a case where you are overpricing someone and then your daughter must still go and live off with this person. Then tomorrow when my mother needs money, she still expects me to go back to my husband and still tell her that, oh, or still tell my husband that, oh, my mother needs A, B, and C. And then she still would expect my husband to like give out that money with a pure heart, whereas she didn't even think for him when the whole lobola negotiation was going on. Like that's the thing I think people don't get, is that the fellowship, like whatever you are starting there with the whole lobola negotiation, just make sure that it's gonna be something that you're gonna be able to maintain, because tomorrow the tables might turn and you as the family, or you as the bride's family, or the female's family might need the assistance. And how do you expect your daughter to then like speak to her husband and expect your son-in-law to take out that money with a pure heart, whereas you guys didn't even treat him like a son-in-law from the get-go? Ashlyn says, hi, Ashlyn, excuse me. How are you doing? How is your afternoon going? Muhle says, my network has started there. That network, Muhle, that network, I don't know. Ella says, now I believe family is bargaining on the lobola, the amount that is being charged. Yes. I believe lobola is just like a money-making scheme these days. Lungisile says, vele, Alice. Alice says, true, Lungi, they are just being greedy, nje. Imagine 150K ngelobola, guys. Like, what are you gonna... guys, no. Lungisile says, angithi money goes to the uncle, so they scam people. Imagine. Yo. And it becomes worse when your parents get on. Not like my mother. My mother is a quiet person. My mother cannot talk to life. I am the one who's talkative. So imagine that your mother goes in there and trying to speak to people and then they overpower her. It's sad, you guys. It is sad. A little bit of Dre says, is lobola decided from the father's side or the mother's side in the closer culture? Um, I don't really know actually that now that you're actually asking. It's just that so my father went to the shop one day and he told my mother that he's going to buy soup and he never came back. So I really don't know. Like for me, it was obviously like my mother's side of the family because like that's the only family I know. But I guess maybe it will be the father's side because in cultural setups, the father's side will always take preeminence over the mother's side of the family. Alistair, hi, how are you doing? Where are you tuning in from? Mr. Gold says this is a damn channel. Okay, Mr. Gold, but thank you for tuning in to the damn channel. And that's on period. Amina says, hi Amina, how are you doing? Nontsigelele Makasi says, wow. Is a wow for real. How are you doing, beautiful? I'm good, thanks. And how are you doing, Alistair? Wisani says also 150K is too much. It's too much. It's too much, Wisani. How are they going to start building their own family after lobola you started it? Exactly. How? How? I've heard of a couple that even after that whole ceremony, she was Pedi. And you know, in Pedi families, they are very much for white wedding type of vibes. If you're a Pedi, most of the times they don't believe in or white somehow in Pedi culture, like white wedding is like the thing. Like you must have a white wedding. After she had a white wedding, she had to move into a shack with her husband. They had to move into a shack because the money was not there. All of the money was spent on white wedding, matching watches and rings. That was it. Julian says butterfly, bala candy, just let the bulls go. Okay, I don't get what she's saying. Hi, but 150K for what? For they saying Pela ingane yethi fundile. Our child went to varsity and our child is working very well. So that's why you're gonna pay 115K, 150K. That time Ugel doesn't have parents. But when it was the time for the lobola, everyone is saying we took her to school. And the one uncle who actually did take her to school was the person who was like, no, guys, like 150K is too much, but they overpowered him. Pauline says, hi. Nontsigelele says, I am so shocked. This is a reality. This is a reality. So if you don't know how to speak for yourself, shame. They're going to walk all over you. And what's worse is that some marriages are started off in debt and started off on a bad note because of the selfishness of our families. Lucy, a little bit of Dre sending hugs there. Thank you, Dre. Let me see if I can pronounce your name. Vasiliki. Vasiliki. Please say hi. Hi, Vasiliki. How are you doing? Pauline says lol. Pauline says I'm Pedi. Please confirm, Pauline, if that's true. Because Pedis and white weddings, I shame. While the world. And one thing I am grateful for, you guys, is that our generation is like woke. And a lot of people these days, you see them going to home affairs, going to sign, and having a wedding celebration afterward, especially if they can't afford it. But Pedis, shame. I'm a Pedi. I don't think they're gonna get it, like they're gonna do away with that white wedding thing anytime soon. So tell me, Pauline, am I right or am I right? Floyd says hi. Hi, Floyd. How are you doing? Where are you tuning in from? Alice says, imagine. Nahana, Alice. Isani says, hi, Bono. It's a thing, you guys. Alice says, then you guys have debts before you even start your lives together. Yep, that is a reality. Pauline says you're. Gaming City underscore gaming says I am a stigma or I'm a Sigma Ohio Alpha leader boss. I eat skibidi every day because I'm a Sigma. Andrew Tate is my daddy. Okay. Okay. Alta City, thank you so much for tuning in. Pauline says you are right. Yes, that's one thing about babies that I know. Ella says taking someone to school is a parent's duty, it's not for the husband. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't have parents, you guys, that is like your family is just gonna like take advantage of that. But going back to the issue of intlawulo, guys, I want to know what's your take on like the child not being allowed to have the father's surname just because he can't pay intlawulo. And yeah, just because you can't pay intlawulo, what's your views on that? Because personally for me, I just think no, guys. I don't know, maybe I'm speaking from a point of privilege, but I don't get it like why why this whole thing of a surname is a big hoo-ha, like why? Like I saw like there was this thing that was playing on Moja Love where the guy like actually wanted to put his son on some of his policies, but his issue or his struggle was that the family did not want him to or want the child to have his surname, something like that. But I'm just like, what is the whole big fuss with like families and surnames? And guys, I just feel like sometimes our parents are just being unnecessary. And sometimes you just need to sit your parents down and just tell them that, you know what, this is what I believe. Yes, sometimes parents do know better off and like they do know some of these things, but I'm just like, some of these things, you guys, I'm just like, come on, man. Alice says, my uncle sat me down and had a very good discussions with me. I'm grateful for them. Yeah. If you really have a family, you guys, that still considers you, especially when you got married, or if you do plan on getting married, or when you have a baby daddy, like some families, they are not even gonna welcome that baby daddy into like the yard up until they take damages out or up until they marry you. But besides that, they will not even recognize that man, even if he's present in the child's life. Sue Ann says, please. Hi, Sue Ann. How are you doing? Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1K subscribers. So I truly would appreciate it if you helped me reach that goal. Pauline says, watch the one for drugs on Moja Love 157. Are you speaking about Xolani? That one. Suan says, please. I don't get your request, Suan, but thank you so much for subscribing. Lungisile says, that's good, Alice. No, that is good, Alice. If you do have uncles, remember, if you do have uncles who truly like love you like that and will not put money in front of their eyes, it's a blessing. Remember, Lungisila, I was talking about my uncle who just loves money. That uncle was mine was present in my lobola negotiation. He was present, and obviously he was wilding it. He was wilding it, and it's just that he also got a portion. Everyone came out of there. He had a portion. You're my uncle. He had a portion. And you know what? At that point, you guys, all I wanted to do, I was just like, I just want these negotiations to be over. Like, I'm just like, maybe I should respect that some parts of like your family and the elders of your family still uphold certain things. At that point, I was just like, I don't want to fight over like many things. I just want this thing to be over and done with. Like whoever, like take whatever money you'll want and let me just like get done with this whole thing. Lungisile's laughing, yeah, that uncle of mine. And after that, he went to go and drink all of that money. Drank all of that money. So Anne says, I'm Amber, but my account was mom's though, but you're very pretty. Hi, Amber. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sing says hi. Hi, Sing. Muhle, now you don't. Muhle says, Lucy, now you don't have a moderator. Even forgets his into Zama moderator. Yes, Muhle. Like for me, I'm just like, is whatever. Maybe Muhle, you can tell me all the benefits of having a moderator is that they can kick people out who are just disruptive. Let them stay. Alice says, my uncles and brothers handle my lobola negotiations. And how did that go, Alice? Pauline says, Ex Repo. Yeah, I've watched Ex Repo. That guy is like really like, he's doing the stuff. And I'm so grateful for him. It's just that South Africa will always like protect criminals because a lot of them are benefiting from it. But he's doing the Lord's work. Selena says, how are you? I'm good. And you, Selena? Palisa Mutoko says, I'm from South Africa. Hi, Palisa. How are you? What are you up to this beautiful Tuesday afternoon? What are you up to? Please do subscribe as well. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I truly would appreciate it. Selena says, hi. Hi, Selena. How are you doing? So Anne says, I did a netball match. That's nice. So Anne, how did it go? It went perfectly fine. That is a blessing, Alice. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. You know, personally for myself, I've always, like me and my husband have discussed this. If we would have like female children, and it came to like them being lowballered, what I personally would do, right? um you know what, Nem? I would take ilobola money, right? I would like take ilobola money, but I would not like charge an amount that is just hideous. The only reason why I will take the lobola money is just to maintain the respect element of it. And that's why I was saying that culture altogether is not bad. There are aspects of culture that are beautiful that I believe we can still carry with us into the future. So I feel like some families are just like, you don't know what families people are coming from. Like for instance, there are some families they don't even like mind is into zama lobola. You can just go ahead and sign, like it's not a big deal for them. So for me, the only reason why I would take ilobola for any of my kids would just to maintain the aspect of respect, right? Maintain the aspect of fellowship. But even that money, I would take that money and give it back into like whatever celebration they plan on having. Not that I would take the money for myself. If I would, I'd say that I wouldn't even like take ilobola money. Like I wouldn't even charge anyone. But it's just that I know some families are different. And just to maintain the respect element that comes with lobola, that's the only reason I personally would accept ilobola. Let's see. Yeah, Mushle, now I get you. Now I get you, like the whole thing of moderator, because the disruption here. Selena says, how old are you? Guess, Selena, how old do I look? Pauline says, ETV, yapuma. Yapuma. I didn't get you there. Palisa says, sleeping. Sleeping. Why, Palisa? Are you tired? Or are you those type of people that don't mind sleeping the whole day? Yeah, Muhle, I get like, yeah, I get it now. Is it possible for me to appoint a moderator like after, like now that I'm already live, or is it something that needs to be done before I go live? Eden says hi from SA. Hi Eden, how are you doing? How's your afternoon going? Okay. Yeah, Muhle. Lavel says comments wilding. I'm just waiting for Muhle to tell me if it's possible for me to elect a woo, to elect a moderator. Talking about election, guys, are you voting tomorrow? And if you're not, why not? Hey, Albina says you are beautiful and hot. Thank you about beautiful, the beautiful part. I don't know about being hot. Yeah, Muhle, I meant to assist in the wedding. It's meant to assist in the wedding preparations vele, but also malume chow it. Yes, it's meant to be assisted. But you know, Muhle, you closer as well. You know, Guti, like in our tribe, people really like take advantage when it comes to that. A little bit of Dre says that's exactly what lobola was before, just something small as a sign of respect. Yes, that's the only reason why I would take imali lobola. Buluko says, I'm back, Lucy. Welcome back. How's the girls doing? How is school for them? Paulina says, let's call. Okay. Diane or Dion says, I'm in South Africa. Hi, how are you doing? What are you up to? Mushle says, you hard click on the person's name and select them to be your moderator. Okay, Mushle, let's do that for you. Thank you so much for appointing yourself. Let me see if I can do that. Just a minute, guys. While I'm doing that, guys, let's see. Managing, I can't even see. Managing moderator, standard moderator. Let me read. Can manage blocking. Okay, let me just select that. Muhle is now managing moderator for your channel. Thank you in advance, Muhle. Thank you for that because wow. Let me see. Too young. I'm also in South Africa. Muhle says everyone knows my answer for the voting. Yes, definitely we do. Let me see. Chidi says you look so beautiful. Thank you, Chidi. We try not to look like our problems, you know. Thank you so much. Lava, which party do you even vote for, Vel? Nah, maybe Muhle can tell us about that. Maybe Muhle can tell us. Muhle, tell us. I know it's off key, you guys, but yeah. What, like, are you guys voting tomorrow? If you are not, I'm judging you. And if you are not voting, I don't want to ever hear you complain about anything. I don't even want to hear you complain about YouTube. Because, like, why are you not voting? Dineo, hi, Lungi. Hi, Dineo. Yo, I was just saying when I started off this live, your live was so beautiful and so impactful. Yeah, it was beautiful. Muhle says it depends on the province you're in, Lava, and the needs your province has. Aibo Muhle, such a political answer. We just want a yes or a no. We just want an answer, like a name. Is Muhle a politician? I think Muhle says she's an activist. I think that's the word she prefers, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it seems like the convo's moving more to politics than Ilobola. But it's fine. We will go with the flow. Dineo says, I love the look. Thank you. Thank you, Dineo. We try. Buluko, why are you not voting? Why? Why? I want to know. Which party are you voting for? I'm even afraid to say, but you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't even know, you guys. I don't even know. All I'm gonna say is that I once met Zuma. So I've once met, not once, I've met Zuma many times, you guys. I've sat with him, I've eaten with him. The guy, you know what I'm gonna say? I understand why Latongo fell for the guy. I understand why Latongo fell for the guy because he's got a very charismatic personality. Like there's just like when you're around that man, there's just an aura around him. So maybe I don't know. For me, I'm just like in my head, I'm just like when it comes to politics, I feel like all of them are eating money and all of them are going to eat our country's money. I am just looking out for someone who at least is not going to eat the money alone, who at least is going to be willing to eat the money with some of us. That's all I'm asking for because at this point, I don't see anyone who is that loyal to a point who's not going to eat the money. I don't know what you guys think. Yolanda. Hi, Yolanda. How are you doing? What are you up to? Muhle says she sort of is lover. Okay, politician. Okay, Muhle. Muhle, would you consider like going to politics, by the way? Yolanda Katsia, my mom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, Yolanda. I am so sorry. Condolences to you and your family. And I truly, truly do why am I saying appreciate? I truly, truly do hope that the Lord strengthens you during this difficult time, that the Lord strengthens you and your family. I know at this point, there's nothing me or anyone can say to you that will comfort you or bring your mom back. But if you do believe in prayer, just like just pour your heart out to the Lord. He is close to the brokenhearted and He knows how to comfort you in a way or in ways that we cannot. I am so sorry for your loss. Yolanda says, do you live in Africa? I'm from South Africa, Yolanda. Where are you from? Dineo says, thank you so much, Lucy. It is such a pleasure, Dineo. Juice World says, hi. Hi, Juice. How are you doing? Hi. Cut, Lucy, please. Why? Katiani, Alice, Katiani. Dineo says, yay, imali. Guys, Mbali says, what is the time right now where you're living? I'm even afraid to check because normally when I check, it just kind of disconnects me. So if like I'd ask for someone, if you don't mind, if you can ask on Mbali of what time it is, she'll be answered. But Mbali, are you not in South Africa because your name is a South African one? Where are you at, Mbali? Muhle says, for example, if you in Cape Town and you want to remove the DA, you would need to remove the. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. You would need to remove the parties aligned with the DA and the parties that are funded by those who fund the DA. Abo Action SA, IFP, Rise Mzansi, Bossa, etc. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Muhle. Hi, bo Puluko. Puluko, Guys, Eleni Kuzenu Puluko. Puluko says, better the devil I know, Lucy. I'm scared of putting other parties. Hi, bo Puluko. Puluko, please. Puluko, hi, bo siyakuza. You better the devil you know. So you're talking about that green, yellow, and white one. You still gonna go and vote for it again? Puluko. Jaja, I'm sorry. No, Puluko. There's no way. Kirsty says monk. Hi, Kirsty. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'd appreciate if you help me reach that goal. Lungisile says still here, bazalwane. Thank you so much, Lungi. Tineo says, my condolences to you and the family. May the Lord God comfort you and strengthen you and the family indeed. Shantae Scott says, hi, I'm new here. Hi, Shantae. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by here. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 1K subscribers. I truly would appreciate that. Ahmed says, hello. Hi, Ahmed. How are you doing? Yolanda says, thanks. Lucy Momale says, Lucy, you actually believe the comments typed. Lucy, you actually believe the comments typed in the comment section. How? What do you mean, Alice? What do you mean? Alice says, Zuma. Yes, that's one. That's one. Nini says you look so cute. Thank you so much, Nini. Your name is so cute, by the way. Thank you so much, Nini. Thank you. Chidi says, I subbed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mandisa Adun says, where are you? I am in South Africa. And where are you, Mandisa? Thank you so much for being here. Muhle says, I wouldn't go into politics to become a politician because it is a brutal world. People die, lapa, but I would love to educate people on politics and the power people actually have. You know what? On that point, Muhle, You know, one thing that I will give to the EFF, and I'm sorry, you guys, if you came into this convo and you were interested in it when we're speaking about um, lobola stuff, there's just something I want to say. One thing I truly appreciate about the EFF. Before the EFF came in and was like making noise, you guys, the youth were not interested with politics. The majority, let me say the majority of the youth was not interested in politics. We were not interested in what happens in parliament. But when they came, because of the riots and the drama they were causing, yes, it was like laughable and all of that, but they really did grab our attention. And I do think the EFF has really contributed to the youth coming back and being interested in politics. And for that, I think they do deserve some sort of credit for the youth being active, or this active again, in politics and even in voting, to be quite honest. Lavel says, questions to ask when voting for party one: do you trust the leadership? Two, I okay. Two, what is their record if they do have a governance? Three, what is their vision, their focus, their vision for what is funding them, or who will work with? I abanye bethu asizibheki nokubheka ezo zinto, guys. But I do believe that, yeah, we need to. We need to. Amari says, where are you from? Is the South Africa? Yes, South Africa in the house. That's where the vibe is at. Because one thing about South Africans, we are the vibe. We are the vibe, and I'm sorry to blow our horn. But thank you, Amari. Where are you from? Thank you for being here. Puluko says, I'm not voting, so that party can have my vote by default. Puluko Mara. Udlisiti miyazi Puluko. Mbali says subscribed. Thank you so much, Mbali. Muhle says, cause angazi if people are ignorant or abafuni nje ukwazi. I don't know. I think maybe people are feeling hopeless in a sense. There's just so much that's been said in our ears. It's almost as if, when I was into sales, they used to say that when you pitch to a customer, you don't give them more than, you limit their options, because the more you increase people's options, they get confused and then they end up feeling overwhelmed, and then they're just like, okay, let me just leave it all together. So I feel like that very same effect is the very same thing that we are seeing in politics in South Africa, that people are just overwhelmed, that there's just so many promises from so many people, to a point where people are just like, I don't know who to listen to, and there's just so much that's going on with little difference, so let me just not vote altogether. I think it's something similar to what Upuluk was saying. Dre, if you are still here, like, what is the politics looking like in Zim? Albina says, you are beautiful. Thank you so much, Albina. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1K subscribers, and I'd appreciate it if you'd help me reach that. Shantae Scott says, just subscribe. Thank you so much, Shantae. Thank you so much, Nini. Where did you get your top? It's gorgeous. It's actually a dress. And this dress, you guys, gives me such, like, it has memories. It's a dress that I actually got from a store called Mr. Price. It's actually a dress. It's like a summer, like, very long dress with the slit on the side. This dress, I actually bought this dress when I was actually going out to, like, I forgot, like, I think it was Waterworld or something like that. I was actually going out to a team building with my colleagues, and we were going to the slides, and I wore this dress. And guys, when I wore this dress, by that time, I was so insecure about my looks. I was so insecure about my face and just not wearing makeup. I remember the first time I wore this dress. I was going to swim, and I had a full face of makeup on, you guys. That day I swam with makeup, because I'm just like, there's no way people are gonna see me without makeup on my face, because people are just gonna be like, oh, she's not that pretty. So whenever I wear this dress, I just reflect on how far I've come with myself, my self-confidence, that today I'm here. I'm here and I'm smiling and I'm not even wearing makeup. And you know what? It's really progress for me. So yeah, thank you, Sue Ann. Muhle says, your level, the first question is so important. Like, who is funding them, right? Forget the manifesto, find out who is behind the scenes. But how do people do that, Muhle? I feel like people just don't want to do, like, we don't want to do like so much work. Like, I want to be able to like do minimal work and still be able to come to the party. But I guess it shouldn't be that way. Lavel says, yes, Muhle, those are the real guys who control things. Bali says, which part of South Africa? I am in Gauteng, Bali, and you? Mila Hines says, I'm a South African. Hi, Mila. How are you doing? Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1K. 1K subscribers, and I appreciate if you'd help me reach that goal. Lavel says, Alice Lucy's a believer. One thing about me, Alice, I am gullible. My husband normally says before he met me, so my husband was like my brother in Christ before we were in a relationship. And like one of the things that used to concern him, this is what he says. He says that he was afraid ukuthi bazongihurt, that they're really gonna hurt me because the way I am here, you guys, the way I'm slow, especially when it comes to izinto zomjolo, I am slow and I will believe anything you say to me. I am like I am that person. Like sometimes you can lie to me like in my face and I will believe you. And I will believe you. That's just the way I am, Shame. I am a believer. I am very gullible. Mbali says, are you Zulu or are you Xhosa? So I am Xhosa, but I speak more Zulu than Xhosa. Yeah. And yeah. Lavel says, a believer. I meant, yes, Lavel, I believe we got that. Shantae says, I really hope you get 1K at the end of the week. Thank you, Shantae. Thank you so much. I really hope so too. Alice says, I see Lavel. Whatever, Alice, whatever. A little bit of Trey says, to be honest, I'm just stressed. It's just stressful. Let me just say, people don't really vote anymore. That is sad, hey, that is sad. But I've seen politics in outside of South Africa, and the way people fight, guys, like it's wild. Mutle says, but how do you feel hopeless when you only ever given two people a chance? Yeah, that team, the DA, and yeah, are the two parties that had people feeling like they are powerless? Good question, Muslim. Shantae says, but you're pretty with or without makeup. Thank you so much, Shantae. It really took like a long time for me to be at a place where I'm comfortable with my looks. I've spoken about like how far I've come. Even my skin complexion, you guys. I used to feel like, yo, I'm so dark. Like, I'm just like, yeah, like I hated like being dark. Now I'm just like, I wish I was darker. If anything, I wish I had like a perfect shade of being dark. But now I've got pigmentations. There's certain parts of my body that's lighter than the other. I just wish like I was like that chocolate dark where I just had like this one complexion. But it's about being a woman. Like you'll always have something that you wish you could change. Let's see what Puluko is saying. Muhle, those parties traumatized us, so we are scared of others. And because of the experience we had with those two, we don't trust anymore. True. I 100% agree with you, Puluko. Muhle says the information is on the internet. You know how you Google which app is good for editing. You find out the same way. Futi on Twitter and TikTok during election times, the information is readily available. Yeah, I guess maybe we're just not vigorous enough. Dineo says, oh no, Lucy, God is faithful and look at you. Amen. Amen. Amen to that. Vanessa Moodley says, hi, I'm also South Africa. I'm also from South Africa, from Gauteng. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you so much for being here. What are you up to on this Tuesday afternoon? Nini says, I am also in South Africa and I buy clothes from Mr. Price and I'm also closer. Ah, Nini, like, What is your take on Mr. Price clothing? Because now I am about to dump Mr. Price. Guys, have you ever seen the stitching on Mr. Price clothes? At this point, I'm just like, they're disrespecting us and we're paying too much. Mr. Price, the fix. Guys, I am no fashion designer, but like sometimes when you buy the clothes and you just look at the stitching and you just like, you wash it once and you cannot wear that item again. Like, I am so over Mr. Price, to be quite honest. Mutle says, for a long time, as you have kids, you can't be scared, Buluko. It's no longer about us but them. True that. True that. I was actually listening to what was I listening to? Oh, I was actually listening to okay, let me leave that because that is just going to be something that's like a lot for me to explain. Vasiliki says, hi, please say my name. Please, you're the one to say my name. Please say Vasiliki. At this point, guys, why do you guys ask us to say your names? Next thing we're gonna be in some agreements that we know nothing of. Why do you guys ask us to pronounce your names? Next thing, you guys are asking us to pronounce your name 3 times. Next thing, I am into something that I did not even know. Now I'm scared. Vanessa says, I know, it is wild. Uluka says, Muhle, most of these small parties come from, normally when they have like an outbreak or disagreements, then they go and start their own things. And they know how these big parties eat the money. And what if they also eat or want to eat like they already learned? That's why I'm saying, Puluka Bonke, all of them are just here to eat money. That is me. I have not, or let me just say, I've not done enough research for myself to see a party or to be confident in a party that these ones truly will not eat our money. At this point, I'm just like, all of them are just out here to eat money, and I'm just gonna bet my vote on the one that at least is gonna eat their money with the people or with some people, if you get what I'm saying. Johanna says, hi guys. How, Johanna? How are you doing? Are you back from the meeting as yet? Johanna says, hi, the quality of Mr. Price has disappointed me so much. So get sharp. For real. It's just that they are affordable. But now I've learned that it's not that they're affordable, guys. I would rather take my money and save up and go and buy an item elsewhere. Because that is not saving money. You're seeing something, you're like 159, you're thinking it's cheap. That is not cheap, because how long are you going to be able to wear that thing for? To their jeans, to like how their clothing color fades, like they can kiss my money and support goodbye. Do you have any kids? No, not as yet, but that is a chapter that I really look forward to in my life. Mushe says, it's like if your child drinks S26, you will not try Nido because S26 didn't work. Mind you, Nido might have been created because they realized what S25 was lacking. Good point, Mushle. Good point, Mushle. Start your own party and then so votela wena. Mutuana. I buy by Mr. Price. And are you satisfied? Because that's the main thing. If you're satisfied of what your money can buy you, then I mean, who are we? How are you doing, Mutuana, and what are you up to? Lavel says, don't invest your energy in every comment, mama. Oh, that's what y'all saying. Okay. But what if I want to, Lavel? Nini says, I bought cargo pants and the whole white stitches on the side started coming out the next day. Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Jenna says, hey, say my name. I am Joanna, and by saying that, I'm changing your profile picture. Yeah, as Satem, Jenna, we not. Next thing, we in cults here. We never know. Lungi says, knock off time. Bye, ladies. Later. Bye, Lungi. Thank you so much for being here. Puluko says, Joanna, did you see my dish? I want to see it as well, Puluko. Mushle says, Mina, I'll never push anyone to vote ATM. But Ngono, EEFF, and MK, guys. MK, that is the one I'm going for. Zuma ate his money with the people. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Johanna says, I did, Mama. Did you enjoy it? I guess that is for Puluko. Puluko saying bye to Lingsile. Shantae says, where in Gauteng from? Johannesburg Springs, etc. Because the quality of Mr. Price are very bad. I am from Gauteng. I'm from, excuse me, from Pretoria. I'm from. Alice says, yes, Muhle. Muhle says, asoze kaloku, asoze Lucy. Puluka says, the dish, oh, and then they sing bye Lungi, vote DA. Jamie, why? Why? I'm interested to see there in the Eastern Cape. I'm saying Eastern, in the Western Cape. I ingati guys, things are tough there in the Western Cape. I don't wish to live there, in all honesty. The racism that I've heard goes on there. Normally, people just say like it's a good place to visit, so I don't know. Alice says, "Kodwa mina ku MK and is why? Why? I feel like, you know what, Nem? When it comes to Lachongos, what did she call him? She said it's a what? Isoga like Lachongos ex or Lachongos baby daddy. I really do feel like, guys, he really did try. I honestly do feel like Lachongos baby daddy was definitely better than the one who's here now. Lavel says, Nami MK and Dizzy, why Lavel? Why? If not MK, then where's you guys' headspace at? Mushle says Jamie is a. So are you saying Jamie is that Mushle because of his comments or Nje in general? So yeah, you guys, now I'm going to cast my vote. Fun fact. Tomorrow will be my first time. Please excuse the noise. You know what the noise is coming from? They're currently fixing a street. They're currently fixing some street here around my neighborhood. And Vele they're fixing because they know it's the time to fix. You'll only see them busy when it's around the time to vote. You'll see them fixing stuff that people have been crying about. Muhle says, when I Alice, my friend, you voting. You voting ATM car kwaba anditi jokes. Nini, and they say it is racist. Yeah. The Western Cape, I guys, and he's Muhle says yes because of his comment. For real. For real. Alice says yes, Muhle. The King of Killer says, hi, are you in SA? Yes, I am in SA. Where are you from? Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1K subscribers, so I'd appreciate it if you'd help me reach my goal. Batong, bike says your English is very good for an African. I am not going to take that as a compliment because, like, what do you even mean? What do you even mean that your English is good for an African? Jamie was timed out just for that. Shantae says, have you been in Surnames? No, I don't know. Where's that? Nina says, our Aria. Yes, Muhle, definitely we are not voting for that party. No ways. Campane. Joanna says they always fix something, and now we haven't had load shedding. This is so much political straight after voting. Load shedding will be worse. Yep. But where I live, we don't have load shedding. So when it comes to load shedding, you guys are on your own. I don't experience load shedding. Shantae says, account here. I was breaking. Okay, thank you, Muhle, for that. Oh, Shantae retracted her message. The King of Killer says, born here, born where? Born in South Africa. And where are you? Buluka says, vote YouTube. I'll be watching vlogs up on your videos tomorrow. At this point, YouTube has given us, has handed out employment much more than our country. Okay, let me not say that is reaching. But yeah, if you, I'd really vote for YouTube. Because YouTube is basically like what you put in is what you get out. So if they had that option, I really would. Yay, Mutle Safanyani. All those people are the people who are from Western Cape, all of them. Lavel says anyone from Cape Town, how's the governance there? The ones who are voting DA, they're the ones who are voting. The ones who are saying DA, they're the ones that are all from the Western Cape. Karabo Mahlatini says, let's vote for MK. Yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. That's where I am at tomorrow. Alice laughing at Muhle there. Shantae says, sorry, have you been in Springs? Have I been in Springs? I don't think so. I don't think I've been in Springs before, Shantae. Is that where you from? Lavel, no, not no to MK. What are you voting for? I'm saying MK. What are you voting for, Lavel, if not MK? What are you voting for? So, guys, it's my first time I'm gonna be voting. So, when you go to the voting station, like, what do you wear? Must you be cute? Must you be, how many minutes do we approximately spend there? Like, should I be wearing makeup? Should I dress to kill? Like, what are the vibes there, you guys? There's someone I saw on Twitter that is actually saying that Wimpy's giving out freebies. So Muhle, if you can tell us, is that whole Wimpy thing true? And what other freebies are potentially getting given out tomorrow? But what are the vibes, guys? Like, what do you wear when you go and vote? Because I want to make sure that I dress the part. Hopefully, because I'm trying to get into like one thing about me, guys, like I don't take full body pictures. Like I am so body conscious. I don't, but I want to get back into that habit and post on Instagram so I can grow my Instagram page. So maybe tomorrow, maybe I should look cute, take some pictures, take a picture near every banner that's there. Like, what are you guys wearing tomorrow? Linda says, Lavel says my vote. Hey, if your vote is confidential, then why are you speaking against the ones we shouldn't vote for if it's that confidential? But they do say it's confidential, you guys. Yes, Linda, MK is Zuma's party. It's Zuma's party. Maybe I'll come out on television. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the TV people will be there and then they'll be like, maybe, is it your first time voting, whatnot? And I'll be like, hi guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. One thing about YouTubers, everywhere they go, hi guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. At times I'm just like, guys, the way we are in embarrassment as YouTubers, everywhere we go, we just like, hi guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm sure people are sick of us. I'm sure people are. So if the TV people decide to be there, I'll be like, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's my first time voting, but I did a live on this, so please do check me out. Just promote myself. You must be ready, guys, because any opportunity. Jenna says you will sweat if it's hot. Why? Yolanda says, I just came back. Who are you voting for? Probably MK, Yolanda. Jenna says, don't wear heels. Why? Why not? Linda says, no pictures inside the voting station. Is it? Oh, man, what a bummer. Muhle says, depending on how busy your voting, I'm guessing that's voting district is, I'd advise going early in the morning to avoid the late afternoon lines. Yeah, I definitely will go early. I know nothing about freebies, Sana. Is it just Agus, Vegas, or South African, or are you South African? I guess that's what you're trying to say. Yes, I am South African. What about you? Jenna says, good luck to everyone voting. Hi, Bo. Jenna, what? Are you not going to cast your vote? Are you not going to cast your vote? Johanna laughing there. Shantae Scott, how old are you? How old do I look? Let me make you guess. Let you guess. Let me let you guess how old am I. But guys, we are 1 hour 15 minutes into this live, and I'm just about to end the live. What time is it? I think I am just gonna for prep for supper. My husband said he's going to gym, so I think he might be out, but I don't think so. But yeah, but I'm about to leave you guys. I appreciate you guys being here so much. It was fun. By the way, Thursday. But anyway, I'll take out a poster because Thursday I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial, recreating my most viewed makeup look on Thursday. But I'll create a poster and the time as well. If you do happen to have free Wi-Fi, guys, please also do play my YouTube videos if you can. I am trying to work on my watch hours, so I truly would appreciate that. And on that note, you guys, what are you guys eating and drinking to lose weight? Because wowza, wowza, kubi. Okay. Okay, just Agus, thank you so much. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1K subscribers, so I truly would appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Jenna says, love babes, at times it's so busy or you will be standing for long. Imagine with makeup and heels. And I'm sure people will be like, how? And this one, it's ramengag. It's your first time. Shantae says you look around 23 years old. Nope. I'm actually 28 years of age. And guys, I feel so old. I feel so old. But I can't wait till I'm 40 years old. Funny enough. Angels Fam says, are you from South Africa? Yes, I am. What about you? Linda says, I'm usually packed it's usually packed in the morning, and during the day it is empty. I worked for IEC for over 10 years this year. I took a break because it can be a lot. Is it? So what time would you suggest us like going there, Linda? Shantae says in SA 41 minutes past 4, so I guess it's to 5. All right. Okay, thank you for that, Shantae. Angel says yes. Please do subscribe to my channel, Angels. I really would appreciate it. Linda laughing at Johanna. Johanna says, let's not talk about weight. I'm busy eating KFC. And when you said KFC, I was just like, I'm so wishing for KFC today. By the way, guys, I'm currently doing there's like I've tried like for all of my adult life, I've been trying to lose weight between. For all of my adult life, I've been trying to lose weight. And I've tried a lot of diets out. One diet that has worked for me, but it's not really a diet, it's a lifestyle, is banting. Banting works, but the only thing with banting, like I don't like the fact that like there's just so many changes. Like I had to buy like those carb smart spices, those carb smart like sauces, and eventually I got used to it, but I'm just like, nah, this is not the life I want to live. And then I tried intermittent fasting has been the best, you guys. So far it's the best. It's the best, and so I think that's the one that helps me, but it can be hard. It can be hard. So currently I'm trying OMAD. OMAD is 1 meal a day, but it's not sustainable if I'm being quite honest. Musha says, Mina, I'm going to do that thing Tisha Smith and Abo X did. I'm tired of fighting my belly or even Ozempic. Is it Tisha X I'm saying Tisha X. Tisha Smith and ZX did that thing. Oh, I wish I had the guts, Muhle. That's the only Igwababa is the only thing that's holding me back. Why 40 Valley? I don't know. 40, like when have you seen the YouTubers who are 40 and above? Hmm? They look like they're living their life. I just think maybe when you're around 40, maybe like I don't know, maybe your perspective on life changes, but it just seems like a really like good place to be at. Angas, maybe it's all in my head. Around one is convenient. Okay, Linda, I will definitely do that. Around one tomorrow, I'll be driving there. Linda says, battery low. Bye. Thank you, Linda, for being here. Thank you so much. Bye. Dumsile Duma says hello. Hello, Duma. How are you doing? Shantae Scott says, what phone do you have? I am currently using a Samsung. I am using a Samsung. Jenna says, and they're so expensive, shame. Yeah, they're expensive. Those smart carb don stuff, they're expensive. They really are expensive. So yeah, but OMAD has been working for me. I lost like a lot of weight and then I regained it because once it hits December time and I go to my mother's house, my mother spoils me. Pelana, guys, I'm my mother's only child. I'm my mother's only child. So when I go home, my mother's like, what do you want, my child? Anything you want. Anything you want. That is me. So yeah, so intermittent. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but intermittent. That one works like a charm. It really works like a charm because it's more of a lifestyle than a diet. Muhle says, guys, Aria Woodson just went to my channel. Taba Uti, you typed me out of. Oh my gosh. You time me out, I'll fetch you in your side. What is that Aria Woodson saying on your channel? Askis Muhle, I'm so sorry about that. Shantae Scott says 18 subbies from 1K. Yay! Can't wait. Can't wait. You guys like, hey. Do you know how much I had to fight, guys? And how I've worked. One thing about this YouTube channel, I've worked my behind off. Even for those 1K subscribers, guys, to other people, it might have came easily, but for me, like I've worked to get to that 1K. Even for my watch hours to be where they are at, I've worked extremely hard. I'm currently sitting on 2,100 and something watch hours, and I am on my 11th month on YouTube. For me to be on that 2,100 and some, guys, I've worked. I have worked really hard. No week has ever passed without me posting a video. There was a time where I was actually even posting 3 videos a day. I'm saying a day, a week. I really worked hard. So thank you so much for everyone who has really contributed to that work. Just your support, being here on these lives, you guys. Like, I truly appreciate that so much. The support, just continuously showing up for each other, for other people, for me, guys. I truly, truly, truly do appreciate it. Shantae Scott says, I love all of your videos. Thank you so much, Shantae. I truly appreciate that. Jenna says, me too, when I'm Muhle. I did lemon bottle only. I did a lemon bottle, only 10 injections and lost some nice inches, but I need money to do more. Is it? What is lemon bottle? So what does it? Guys, stop giving me ideas. Because one thing about me, I'll be going there for everything. Lavel says Muhle Woodson is coming for you. Yay, Muhle. But I know Muhle, you won't play on top of her head like that. Not her. Shantae Scott says, what's your name on Insta and Facebook? I want to go follow you. So on Instagram, I am just underscore. What is my Instagram handle? Just underscore Lucy underscore Brown. So the same name on YouTube, just with the underscores. Yeah. Jenna says, that's nice, babes. Congratulations. Thank you so much. But I feel like there's so much work that still needs to be done. I feel like when it comes to my content, you guys, I'm really still trying to figure out like what direction I wanted to take. Like that's why, like I was saying on my previous life, that we don't go to the top, we grow to the top. And I really am just trying to grow to the top. I'm trying to figure out a way of how to do like my content in a way that is just gonna be engaging. Because right now, there's just something that is not, if I'm being honest with myself, yes, I'm okay with the views, but I'm just like, we can blame the algorithm to a certain extent, but at a certain point, you just need to ask yourself, like, what can I do to let the algorithm favor me? So I'm really trying to figure out, like, how am I gonna do this? But Ellis, there's something I want to say. Our season Pella is coming. Makeup season is coming, Ellis. So when makeup season comes, please, ne? We need to push out the makeup content. Muhle says, Sana, I just saw the person commented in my latest law asking if I'm in Cresta. They must not mess with your analytics. They must watch the full video. Muhle says, Sana, I just saw, okay, I read that. Muhle says, yo, Jenna, I'm literally saving money for... Guys, plug a girl. Like, what? Plug a girl, please. Plug a girl. Injections, Antoni, like, how much are they ranging around? Where can I check the information out? Because I also want to slay. Shantae says, and on Facebook, it's Lucy Brown. Lucy Brown. I don't know how you're gonna find me because there's so many Lucy Browns, but it's Lucy Brown. But I'm sure you'll notice me through my profile picture. Alice laughing there. Alice, are you at what shift are you working today? Jamie Anderson's, have you been to Durban before? Yes, Jamie. I've lived in Durban. I have family in Durban. Whereabouts in Durban are you? Please do subscribe to my channel as well, Jamie. I'm trying to reach 1K subscribers, so I'd appreciate if you'd help me get them. Joanna says, ha ha ha, you will definitely lose weight with them. Shame. A lot of weight when you do recommended sessions. How, Joanna? Plug me. Maybe I'll save my change money for that. Alice angazi. Johanna says, we all are still figuring out. I always say my channel is a trial and error channel until I get the perfect style for myself. Yes. I think that is so comforting, Johanna, because I think at times when you look at other content creators, like people like you, for instance, it looks like people, excuse me, it looks like people have everything figured out and it's just a matter of time for them to blow up. So I think that's so comforting to hear that other people are really still figuring it out. Because when you look at other people, it looks like they've got their stuff figured out. They know what they want to do. So, yeah. Shantae says, have you been to Mozambique? No, I have not been to Mozambique. Fun fact, one of the things I want to do before I plan on traveling internationally, I actually want to travel around Africa first. So that's what I plan on doing. Johanna and Muhle, please, I am waiting for you guys to suggest where I can go and get the info of those injection tontons, because guys, out of this weight, and you know what? So please, I will not end this live without you guys saying something around that. Oh, it's called lemon bottle injections. Find the lemon bottle injections agents in your area. They're very limited and they cost you because 10 of their range. Because 10 of their range from 2K to 3.5 depending on the area. And in most sessions, 6 sessions. But they work. You're saying they work effectively. But also after that, I need to, you still need to maintain. You still need to maintain a good, like a good healthy lifestyle. Which says, guys, just an update from my last video. If you get demonetized, you have to start afresh. Why would they demonetize you? Because you didn't get a pen. Yeah, that would make sense though. I still need to catch up on your video, Moshe. I need to catch up on so much content, you guys. It has been so hectic. But you know one thing about me, guys, I don't like saying I'm gonna catch up on people's content because I don't like giving promises. Then a person's like, oh, Lucy said she's gonna catch up on my content and she didn't. Because like there's so much, you guys. This week has just been so hectic. It has been so hectic. So yeah. Alice just said she's knocking off. Yeah, but I definitely will catch up on people's videos. It's just that it has been like really like hectic. But sisonke, guys, sisonke. Don't think by oh Lucy. Nah, guys, sisonke. Shantae says Mozambique is a fun vacation place. Oh, is it? I see like you can, what language do they speak in Mozambique? Portuguese? Muhle says, I'll tag you on Instagram, Lucy. Yes, yes, please. Yes, please. A little bit of joy. Oh my gosh, Muhle, thank you for the information. We need to work hard to get monetized and stay monetized. Let me just see. Muhle's comment again, guys. Just an update from my last video. If you get demonetized, you have to start a fresh 4K hours. Haven't gotten a response about the pin though. Okay, I'll go and check out that video because I am not clued up about what exactly. Oh, because of the pen. Oh, so you mean like that thing of requesting a pen the first time, then they tell you can only request it up until 3 times, and then upon the third attempt, they basically demonetize your channel, and once it's demonetized, it's gone, it's gone. Hey guys, YouTube is so much. What's your favorite color? Mine's purple. What is my favorite color? I think I like black, but I think my favorite color is yellow, but not that I really like wearing yellow. I don't know what's my favorite color, but probably black. Janice says you get demonetized because of engagement, and most people stop posting for 6 months or so. Oh, okay. I don't know what's up with my network. Sorry about that, guys. Taylor says, do you have a room for a day? What room are you referring to? Oh, I think there's a couple of ways that you get demonetized, but yeah, Johanna, I know of that one of once you are monetized and then you don't post for a certain period of months. I think if it's within 6 months or so, yeah, then they send you an email, then they'll tell you you've got this amount of time to post another video or post a video. If not, then they demonetize you. I've heard of that one as well. Alice, yes, you did. Okay, guys, let me end this live stream because there's a couple of things I need to do. I need to cook. And I'm contemplating of whether I should throw in an exercise because I need to exercise. I need to exercise, you guys. And the way I've been lazy to exercise, like it's not even funny. I wish Dre could come. Like I wish someone could like sit next to me all the time, and when I post them they'd be like, oh Lucy, you so what? Oh Lucy, you so fat. Oh Lucy, I wish there was someone who could like maybe maybe throw me with nasty comments. Maybe it'll motivate me enough to like try and get back into exercising. I guess that's a toxic type of, but I don't know, but I just feel like I've really been demotivated. Muhle says, you guys, we need to stay monetized and find out the do's and don'ts for monetization apart from the 4K. and 1K subbies. Yeah, that's very important because there's certain strikes that it's not like it leads straight to demonetization. Alice says, when Johanna. Jamie says, what's your favorite color? Mine's purple. I answered that. I agree, Mushe. We do have ways to stay there. Yeah. Now, I've never said anything about leaving. Shantae, do you have any animals? No, I do not have any animals. A little bit of Dre laughing there. Johanna Ellis laughing there. I love your outfit. Thank you so much, Jamie Anderson. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 1K subscribers, so I would appreciate it if you'd help me reach my goal. My network is starting to act up, so I'm going to leave here, guys. Taylor Isaacs, thank you so much for being here. Please do make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Joanna says, you said you are knocking off. Sorry, Alice. Yes. Guys, let me leave because my network is acting up. Tomorrow I'm going to vote. Yeah, but the voting station is not far from my mother-in-law's place. I probably will go to my mother-in-law's place and then go and vote from there. But yeah, is there anyone who's planning on going live next? Is there anyone who's planning on going live next? Then I'll tune or hop onto your live. If not, I'll catch up on people's videos while I cook or while I do whatever I need to do. But yeah, guys, when I vote, it's my first time, China. Were you not excited like me? Your first time? How? Please forgive us, Ellis. Yeah, guys, let me go. Who's going live next? Mushe, Ellis. The way this bra is hurting me, guys. Who created bras, by the way? Let me go, you guys. Let me go. Let me just see you guys say bye, just to know all of you guys can hear me and we're on the same page. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow, but I'm guessing tomorrow the live marathon that is gonna be going on tomorrow. But anyway, we shall see. What time is that, Alice? What time is that? And how far are you from your home? Let me just wait for Alice's response, but I guess I'll keep checking. Shantae says, I commented on your last 2 videos. Thank you. But Shantae, please do make sure that you watch the videos up until the very end. If you can't, please play it on another device or on your TV. That really does help me if you watch the video till the end and not just commenting. Yes, Johanna, we're just waiting for that. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Oh, you have already been live. That's unlike you, Mushle, because normally when Ixesha lakho is in the night. Let's wait for Alice to respond and then 10 minutes. Alrighty. Okay, Alice. And Alice, please, Alice. We live, please. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget. I didn't see the live notification. I didn't get a live notification. Yeah, Muhle. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. I'm gonna catch up on a few videos maybe before I head on to Alice's live. If it's less than 10 minutes, I'll watch that. Please do subscribe to my channel if you have not. John, hi, thank you so much for tuning in. We are about to leave. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please do make sure that you like this live stream. I am going to see you on the next one. Natasha Fori, thank you so much. We're about to leave. Please catch me the next time I go live. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay prayed up, and bye for now. Bye. Hi, Alice. Mina, when did I ever? Pela, when Alice, you'll just be like, guys. Bye, guys. Bye.